did it all right. I crashed the car, I swear.
Chloe, stop it right now. Do you hear me?
Surely you're not insinuating I've been unprofessional. Not when there's a break-in here nearly every other day.
Yeah, but it's not usually coursework, is it?
You know what? Andrew was right about you. You are nothing but a twisted little...
Are you saying that Trenneman's bad-mouthing?
I've been worrying that all our hard work will have been for nothing, because one person could ruin it in a split second.
Steph.
So, I'm sending her on a trip. You're going too.
Chloe! Oh my God! What the hell are you doing? Are you all right? See, Mum? I can drive. Now do you believe me?
I take it this is all for the royal visit.
Yeah, well, every little helps. So if you see a bit, pick it up, mate.
Will do.
You never heard a hand signal?
Hey, I haven't been on this thing for 10 years. Cycling proficiency's a bit rusty.
Oh, and you look like such a pro. Chloe, come on, get a move on.
Decided to let your mum drive today, eh, Chloe?
She's trying to work out how she's going to pay for the damage that she's done to her dad's van.
Haven't seen you all week, have you been?
Fine. So, is this an ecological decision?
No, I've got to go flat hunting tonight.
Right.
Lorna needs the car. That's all right, though. Got to make changes. Now I'm a single man. I guess this is a good place to start.
Yeah, look on the bright side. Keep you fit.
Yeah.
I've not told you yet.
No. Oh, poor Tom and Lorna.
Hey, don't say anything.
Black coffee, 2 sugars, and your chamomile. Looks revolting.
I need something to steady my nerves.
I've got just the thing for that.
Jack.
Let's not panic. The point is, Heather Davenport knows that we have certain failings, but she's looking for potential, not the finished article.
Let me tell you now that in reality, no one gives a toss about sodding potential.
Well, if they don't, what's the point of the inspection then? Everybody knows this school's been a dumping ground for years. You can't just turn that around in 5 minutes.
The bottom line is that if it looks like we're running a school where the kids are turning lessons upside down and then they visit another school where the kids aren't turning lessons upside down, which one gets the tick and which one gets the big fat red cross? Anyway, at least Andrew is being a star. Your museum trip, getting rid of Steph and a whole bunch of the worst year 11s in one fell swoop.
The thing is, do you not think she's going to twig? Because it's not uncommon, is it, for the worst teachers to go AWOL during inspections?
Nah, they're all daft up there.
What, they can't work out they're going to see stuffed dinosaurs has got nothing to do with French.
Anyway, your job is to keep that rabble as far away from here as possible. And I need Kim to stick to Ms. Elliot like glue. Anytime she looks like she's snooping where she shouldn't be, you head her off at the pass.
Just about leaves the staff room, doesn't it?
Hey, come on, it won't be that bad. I met her yesterday. Her name's Alison, and she's very nice.
I said I'm going, didn't I? But I don't see the point. I'm not a nutter, you know, Mum.
Chloe, no one's saying you're a nutter. You just need some help.
Hello, Izzy. Oh, this must be Chloe. Alison McKinnon.
Hi, Alison.
Chloe, why don't you go through? I'm just going to have a quick word with your mum and I'll be straight in. So, how does she take coming to see me?
Well, she wasn't keen, I've got to admit.
Don't worry, I'm used to it.
To be honest with you, I wasn't very keen myself. Somehow accepting your daughter's got, mental problems, it's not easy.
She's been through a very traumatic event. The sort of trauma she's experienced is hard to handle for an adult, let alone a child.
I know, but she's just usually so together. But like I said to you, I blamed Auntie Charles for this. She's obsessed with him. If you can do anything for her, you can make her forget about him.
Look, I'll find you later and we'll talk about how I got on.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry to disturb you, Headmaster. This is Ms. Davenport from the LEA.
Ms. Davenport. Jack Rimmer. Welcome to Waterloo Road.
Good to meet you. Please, call me Heather.
This is Andrew Treneman, Deputy Head.
How do you do?
And Kim Campbell, Head of Pastoral Care. I'm hoping you're going to see a real turnaround in the place here.
Look, Jack, I'm afraid I have some potentially bad news. Basically, the situation is this. 3 schools in the area are under threat of closure, and Waterloo Road's one of them. There just aren't enough kids. That's what this visit is about. I've got to determine whether Waterloo Road should stay open or not.
Well, thanks for springing that on us.
Well, I'm sure that Heather's only the messenger, Jack.
Yeah, sure. I'm just a bit gutted, that's all.
Well, I'm not. I think that you will be amazed with the transformation of this place.
Well, for certain. Especially if you're comparing it with schools like St Bartholomew's. I mean, all I teach them there is how to roll spliffs and not wire cars.
Have you agreed any particular criteria for your decision-making?
There are lots of factors, and I realise this is a huge shock, but let me stress, I'm not looking for miracles or the perfect school. I'm looking for a school that wants to succeed, with dedicated, passionate staff. I'm looking for innovation.
Well, we're innovating like crazy here. Aren't we, Kim?
Where do I start? Well, there's the new house system that Mr. Treneman's instigated. How quaint.
The children don't think so. And they're the ones that count, aren't they? At least they are at Waterloo Road.
And let's not forget the open day.
Really? Well, that sounds very interesting.
Well, it's like a, meet the parents, come, look what we've achieved kind of thing. Lots of stalls and show.
So?
And a display celebrating the diversity of our pupils.
Oh, that must have taken a lot of planning.
Why don't you tell Heather all about it, Kim, and I'll organise another cup of tea, and then we can have the grand tour.
I better get going to... Wish me luck.
You'll need it. Last time they went to Blackpool, 5 of them ended up in casualty.
Can we have another cup of tea, please, Estelle?
I need you to tell each member of staff what we're up against here. She's only going to go and close the bloody school if we don't shape up.
Close the school? I'll be out of a job.
Yeah, join the club.
Well, some of us are a little older than others.
This day could make or break us. They need to know what's at stake, and fast, yeah?
Yes, Headmaster. I don't think I could work for anyone but you now.
You are going on a museum trip today?
Oh, stop moaning. Ah, here's Mr. Treneman. Morning, Andrew.
Morning, Miss Haydock. Everything all right?
Oh, yes, raring to go.
Hey, Chip Haydock, gagging for it.
Do you want to look like a camel, Seven?
Why I'm going to a museum? They're that boring anyway.
Yeah, why not Blackpool?
You ever been to a museum, Janice?
Don't remember.
Oh, come on, you lot. Show a bit of enthusiasm. This is a marvellous opportunity. A day off from proper learning. What could be better?
We're a French class. We should be going to France.
I know what it is. It's that bump on your head, and it's got you coming up with all sorts of weird ideas.
I hope one of them isn't sending you to the cooler.
Right, you lot. Follow me.
20.
Maybe later when we're needing a bus. You can have yours now.
No, I'm going to give it to the pigeons. Are you stupid or something?
I don't care what my mum thinks. I'm not obsessed, he's just my boyfriend, all right?
Which doesn't explain why you're lying for him.
For God's sake.
So, you were driving in your dad's van. So what was all that about?
I wanted to prove to my mum that I could drive. That it was me driving the car that night. I thought that would get into her stupid head. She doesn't want to believe me, does she? It's because she's in denial.
She's worried about you, Chloe. She doesn't want to see you punished for something you didn't do.
I'm sorry, I won't be punished.
Why won't you be punished if you confess to driving the car?
I don't know.
You seemed pretty sure a few seconds ago.
Sarah, don't want to go.
This is not a subject up for discussion. It's an obligatory trip.
Yeah, trip's the right word.
What's so funny?
Nothing much.
I would say, I'm looking forward to spending time with you outside the confines of school. I love a school trip, don't you? All that snogging on the back of the bus. Oh! Mr. Trenneman.
Yes? Come on.
That's it, I'm afraid. School could close.
So, Mr. Rimmer wants you all to pull your fingers out today.
We're screwed.
I suppose if you can't afford to keep a school going, you can't afford to keep it going.
Can't imagine anyone at the town hall going to the barricades over this place. They'll have a for sale sign slapped on the gate soon as. Well, that's the sort of positive spirit won us 2 world wars, isn't it?
Well, sure.
I suppose we should be grateful Mr. Rimmer's seen sense and sent Steph Haydock on a trip.
Pity it isn't one way.
It is a bit worrying, though, isn't it?
Especially as you've got 2 wages to lose.
It's no wonder half the profession's off with stress.
Give them half an hour, they'll be really hyper.
There'll be plenty to grab their attention.
Oh, I know. Egyptian history is their favourite subject.
Sir, Lewis has done it here.
Don't be stupid.
No, I seen him with these, and my mum says he's got eyes in the back of the head and all. That's pure cheat, that is.
Hand that over.
What over?
That.
You want them in chew? She don't even know what an E looks like.
And that's something to boast about, is it?
It's knowledge, innit?
Right, come on, Lewis. You sit with me at the back. Come on. I'll keep him in check, Mr. Trenneman.
She's not self-harming or anything like that.
No.
And you don't think she's clinically depressed?
She's certainly been through a hell of a time, and that may have affected her mood. But I think, all things considered, she's coping remarkably well.
So what about this whole thing with taking Jimmy's van and saying that she was driving?
Look, I might be wrong, but my feeling is that she and Dante have worked out that if they both admit to the crime, neither of them will be charged.
What, you're saying they've got some sort of pact between them? No, I don't think so. Trust me. I know my own daughter.
How long have you had the house system up and running?
6 weeks. And I was sceptical to start off with as well. I didn't think our kids would go for it, but, you know, why shouldn't they?
I don't know, it's just a bit middle class.
Well, they do tend to bag the good ideas, don't they? Huge playing fields, small classes. Some of that'd be nice too. But I'm not saying it hasn't been without its teething problems, but now it works really well.
It was one of Mr. Trenneman's initiatives, was it?
Yeah.
Just a matter of interest, where is Mr. Trenneman today?
He's gone to Manchester with Miss Haydock. It's an educational trip. It's been in the diary for ages.
I see.
Right, come in, you lot.
Okay, I want you to join these in a nice big semicircle for me.
Miss Redpath, Mr. Clarkson, this is Miss Davenport from the LEA. She's going to sit in on your class, if that's OK.
No problem. Rory, would you like to fetch Miss Davenport a chair, please?
We actively encourage team teaching here.
Should hope so.
I hope you enjoy it.
OK, everyone, let's get started. If you'd like to open your plays at page 2.
That says dedicated and passionate to me.
Yes, well, I don't think the kids will be too impressed.
Lorna, I just wanted to say that I was sorry to hear about you and Tom.
Who you know?
Jack told me. How are you coping?
Well, I don't like to let my personal life affect my work.
How could it not?
Well, it's not over, though. I mean, not really. I'm to blame. I rushed him into marriage when he wasn't ready.
Right.
We've just got to get back that magic we used to have. And I think once Tom's moved out, then, then he'll have the space to see what he's lost.
Here's hoping.
Maybe we can start dating again, who knows? Fall for each other.
Well, it's early days. I mean, who knows how things will pan out.
Well, I suppose I'd better tell everybody now. I mean, Izzy knows, of course. She's been an absolute rock.
Well, you know where I am as well if you need me.
Thanks.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Everybody quiet and down. You two, stop that.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Don't you remember what it was like to be young and in love?
I don't think eating each other alive constitutes being in love, Miss Hadel.
Well, you may as well leave them alone, Mr. Tredeman, because it'll be to no avail. When two people are sexually attracted to each other, it's nigh near impossible for them to keep their hands off each other.
Hey, sir, I think they'll be needing one of these.
Oh, Louis.
No, sir. I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
If you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good a man as you.
No better.
You lie.
Draw of you be men. Gregory, remember thy swashing blow.
Good. OK, we'll leave it there. Well read. So, any questions? No? OK. Miss Redpath, over to you.
OK. So we've got these two gangs, the Capulets and the Montagues. Tell me, are they friends or enemies?
Enemies.
Good. So when you meet an enemy, what is it you want to do to them?
Hit him.
That's right. So how are you going to start this fight? You know, what are you going to do to get them really riled? Excellent. So then, who's up for starting a fight? Me. OK, everyone, get up on your feet and I want you to split yourself into two groups. Mr. Clarkson's going to take you on this side and you'll be the Capulets. I'm going to be on the other side and we're going to be the Montagues. Now, I want you to use the bite the thumb line to provoke the other side into a fight, yeah? OK, so it's, do you bite your thumb at me, sir? And then the opposition will reply, yes, I do bite my thumb, sir. I want you to keep going with this line of questioning back and forth. Now, the thing is, then we're going to have to start sussing each other out until gradually we can build it up so that we're furious with each other. But no touching. OK, everyone, when you're ready.
Sir, come on.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You biting your thumb at me?
Yeah. Yes, I do bite my thumb, sir.
Sir, you biting your thumb at me?
Oh, that's disgusting.
That mummy would be thousands and thousands of years old.
Yeah, and it's dead rank, man.
Well, I can tell you now, I would much rather be cremated. Who wants to lie on the ground and let all the worms eat you up? Oh, no. I'd much rather be burnt and let your spirit fly free in the sky. Ah oui, la libération finalement.
Hey, miss, that is the spit of you.
Hey, that's enough.
It is, isn't it?
Well, they seem to be enjoying themselves.
I wouldn't go that far.
In fact, they're so entertained, I don't think they'd notice if we weren't here. I mean, let's face it, once you've seen one mummy, you've seen them all, haven't you? Don't you think?
I actually find them quite interesting.
I'm not saying they're not interested, Mr. Treneman. I'm merely saying that a refreshing G&T in the local pub might be more interesting.
Get him, set him alight. Go on, I'll put him out.
Oh, come on, that's it. Right, give me that. That's enough. Any more trouble and we're going to get straight back on the bus. I mean it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, gather round, please. Come on, quickly. I don't want to say this more than once. Right now, we are all going to go to the ground floor to look at the dinosaur.
Brilliant.
You will all walk there in silence. to see the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Go on. Quickly. Come on.
You're very strict with them, aren't you, Andrew?
Not that they seem to be doing much good.
Oh, no. I think they look up to you.
My dog at you, sir.
Oh, very good, Mr. Clarkson. OK, so bringing the exercise to an end, I want you to grab your text, get yourself into groups of 4. We're going to do the words again, keeping that same energy, yeah? Miss Davenport, maybe you'd like to join a group?
You know, I actually think they understand what's going on. In the play, I mean. That's a first.
Well, it's the one thing they do understand, isn't it? Fighting. See what I mean? You too. What are you doing? If you want to grow up each other, do it in your own time.
Are you ready? Thought you might like a couple before your next class.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Well, if Waterloo Road stays open, you should take the credit. Thomas Hardy, ridiculous. Why don't we do Gerard What's he doing? Oh, do you think that's going to make a difference?
Look, if I were her, I'd rather see litter-free corridors.
Oh, Jack, you know, there was a time not that long ago you'd have told the Count to sling her hook.
Was I that daft?
No, but you were 100% behind your staff. Now it seems you're quite happy to see us all get trampled over.
Grantley, look at me. I'm stuffing crisp packets into my trousers for the sake of this school, for your job.
Well, it's a shame your deputy doesn't seem concerned about my job. Trenement has made it more than clear he wants me out.
You want out yourself?
Well, only since he's arrived.
Look, to be honest with you, Andrew isn't the most diplomatic of people. You know, when he wants to get his point across, he tends to lay it on with a trowel, you know? Hey, stop running!
Burke.
Even I've come close to thumping him a couple of times.
Well, I'll take him to the Industrial Tribunal first.
Grantley, Andrew's presence here is giving us a lot of brownie points with the LEA.
Brown-nosing points, you mean?
At the moment, he's the only thing standing between you and the Dole office. So I suggest you get back to your class, show Ms. Davenport what we're made of, and leave the rest to me, all right?
Just left the inspector in your class.
Right, we've got an open day to organise, haven't we?
Quiet! Apologies for my tardiness. Davenport's, but had to get these copied. Assistant's off sick, as usual.
Good morning, Mr. Badger.
Oh, yes, morning. Right, quiet, you lot. Let's get cracking. Open your homework, jotters. So you can see what we're up against here, can't you? He's dyslexic, aren't you, Peter? I.e. thick. Right, right, take one, hand the rest on.
Right. So you all know what this is called?
T-Rex, innit?
Sir, the dinosaurs do drugs.
You and I should have a little chat about your drugs obsession, Lewis.
Just ignore him. He's only trying to wind you up.
I'm entitled to ask questions, right?
It's like two different animals, innit? Like, teeny arms at the front like a squirrel, and then great big legs at the back, like a tiger.
That's an excellent observation, Janice. Can you think why his limbs develop differently?
There's a hunter, isn't there? Chases stuff.
That's right.
Not as big as yours.
Stop you. It's interesting.
And what do you think about his arms?
They look pretty useless if you ask me.
Absolutely, Lewis. They wouldn't have been much use to him at all.
So he's pretty rubbish then?
No. Well, there are very successful predators alive today without any arms or legs at all.
Like a shark?
Exactly. There are some people who actually compare Tyrannosaurus Rex with a great white. Right, well, we'll take 10 minutes to look around this room. And like I said before, do not touch anything. Has anyone seen Miss Haydock?
There she is.
So she sat there, right, just scribbling away in the little jotter pad. Do you know what really gets me about the LEA? Is who checks up on them, who follows them around with a little jotter pad.
So it's out then, about you and me?
I mentioned it to Jack just in case it leaked.
Yeah, well, it has. I've just had the once-over from Kim. Well, it's better than making an announcement.
I can if you want.
No. Everyone will find out soon enough, especially when you've got a separate address.
You wouldn't come with me tonight, would you, to see the flat? I'm hopeless at asking the right questions.
I'm going out tonight, remember? Anyway, you're going to have to cope on your own sometime.
True.
Steph.
Mr. Trenneman.
Steph, where the heck have you been?
Oh, look at you all in a panic.
You can't run off without saying something.
Well, I found a nice little coffee shop up on the first floor, so I just thought I'd sneak a quick cappuccino while you were doing your dinosaur thing. Now, apparently there's a lovely little gift shop downstairs. Do you fancy a look?
In case you haven't noticed, we've got a dozen delinquent kids to look after.
Do you know something? When you're angry, you are very attractive. It's hard, isn't it? You know, having the kids around all the time, not a second alone.
Miss Haydock.
The kids will be creating havoc. I'd better get back.
To show the community that it is as much a part of the school as Waterloo Road is a part of the community.
Say that again, that last bit.
Sorry, part of the community. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's it. OK, is that enough jargon for you?
We want to chuck in some of your multicultural expertise.
Right, OK, OK, how about this? Miss Campbell, Head of Pastoral, will be there to answer questions on the ethnic diversity within the school. And the steps that we take to ensure...
Slow down!
The steps we take to ensure, that each child is treated equally and with respect regardless of race, religion or culture.
Brilliant. Add a couple of coloured graphics, Estelle. A couple of happy, smiling kids' faces and whatnot, and the school logo. I think we got ourselves a decent brochure.
Hello. I spoke to Alison and she said something about you and Dante having some sort of pact.
Pact? What are you talking about?
I'm not stupid, Chloe.
I never said you were. Look, Mum, she's a shrink. I don't know, she just kept on waffling on in a load of mumbo-jumbo.
Are you saying she confused you?
Well, yeah. To be honest, I don't even know what half of it meant.
You better not be lying to me, Chloe.
I'm not, Mum, I swear. Can I have my phone back now?
What for?
You keep on going on about how I don't get to see my mates. Well, how am I supposed to know what they're doing if they can't contact me?
Any more nonsense, and I'll confiscate it for good.
Clarence? Yeah, it's really important. I have to see Dante. You need to come and pick me up from school. Lunchtime. Okay. Yeah, all right, bye.
Hello, Steph.
There we are.
Hey, look at that. Hey, you pulled out all the stops there, love.
Thanks. Just hope it does some good.
Just got to work out how to flaming well run it now.
Yeah. Heather, how's it going?
Not bad. I've just been to Mr. Budgeon's class. He doesn't think much of the children, does he?
He's a tad old-fashioned, but he knows how to control a class. Have you seen these? The open day I was telling you about?
Great. May I take one for the file? Kim was just telling me that Miss Haydock and Mr. Trenneman are out on a trip.
Yeah.
You may be surprised to hear this, but it has been known for some heads to shunt problem staff and kids off for the day to avoid them being assessed.
We've got nothing to hide here at Waterloo Road.
We just didn't want to disappoint the children.
Yeah.
I see. Well, looking forward to lunch and the opportunity to talk to the pupils. They're the ones that really know the school inside out, aren't they?
Yeah.
See you later.
You need to go.
Yeah.
I hope your mum knows about this.
Yeah, she does.
Been looking forward to my school dinner. Perk of the job.
Don't be expecting too much. We haven't got old Jamie Oliver yet.
Yes, chips.
Do you know what? Excuse me, Hayley. I think I'll join you.
I don't mean to be rude, but I want to mingle with the kids and have a chat with them on my own. Thanks.
Flo, listen. This time, don't you let my boy down.
Okay, everybody, time to finish up.
I'm afraid no one's going anywhere.
Well, there's Mr. Clarkson. He's a dead good teacher, isn't he, girl?
Oh, he's gorgeous.
What about Haydock, though? I mean, my nan, she thinks croissants are called crescents. And she can teach better French than what Haydock does. And it's still important for some people, so you know, like Allegra, she wants to go into travel.
Well, what? What have they taken?
A dinosaur's tooth. Well, a replica of one.
I'm so terribly sorry. I'll get it back for you immediately. Seven, turn out your pockets and your bag.
But why? I've done nothing.
Pockets, come on.
Actually, sir, we caught it on the CCTV. It wasn't him, it was the girl with the hair.
Janice.
Ah, yeah, sir.
Janice.
I was going to put it back on it. I was just feeling it.
You apologise to the gentleman.
Sorry. I weren't going to nick it.
I'm terribly sorry. Let's get him out of here fast.
Well, I thought we were going to the restaurant for lunch.
We don't want their pots and pans to go missing, do we? Right, everybody out. Janice, you stay by me where I can keep an eye on you.
I didn't mean to ruin the day. Sorry. I've just never been to a place like this before. I really liked dinosaur stuff.
You shouldn't have taken it.
I know. Just got carried away. Mum always says I never know when to stop. I'm really sorry, sir.
So? So this, I say. What?
It's no good, son.
Oh. Why? What did you say?
Dad, I was driving, like we agreed.
And?
I think I'm lying, just to get you off.
Your solicitor reckons it'll do you more harm than good to push it.
I'll get a brew.
I'm sorry. I did try. What are we going to do now, then?
Gotta tell the truth.
What? We can't?
You gotta tell him what you did. Chloe, I'm looking at 14 years in here.
What'll happen to me?
What do you mean, what will happen to you?
I can't go to prison, Dante. I can't.
What I can, is that it? Right. Well, at least I know the score.
It's no saying that they're going to find you guilty.
You seen if you were on the jury, you'd find me innocent.
Well, yeah. Listen, all you've got to do is find yourself a dead good
You're
lawyer.
talking crap, man. Go on, get out.
Well, you two, keep the noise down. What the hell is going on? Well?
Nothing.
Look, the real reason the car crashed, Dad, is because she was climbing all over me. I couldn't see a thing. Look, I'm not lying anymore, yeah? I can't stand it in here.
Dante, please.
No! I want you to tell my solicitor that I'm changing my plea. I'm not guilty.
There you are. I was hoping to catch up a little before you left. So far, so good?
I'm not without hope. I think the school has potential.
Potential, right?
But I have to be honest with you. I do have my concerns.
Come on, you lot, hurry up. See, that'll teach you for getting them fired up about the dinosaur thing in the first place. It just gets them wanting stuff they can't have, if you ask me.
God knows what we're going to do with them now. We can't go back to school whilst the inspector's still there.
Well, I don't know.
Fish and chips?
Good.
I'll lock them in. I'll be 5 minutes.
Yeah, miss, what's going on? We're all starving here.
Right, let me get on.
Look, I want to do everything I can for the welfare of my school.
Then you need to be honest with me. And yourself. For example, Steph Haydock. She gets poor reports from the pupils, she has disappointing coursework results, and then, miraculously, she disappears on a trip, so I'm unable to do her classroom assessment. I suggest you look for the weak spots in your school and do something about them before it's too late.
Look, Heather. You know what I think would be good? Is if you and me went for a nice meal together, somewhere away from the school, where we can have a good old natter about what it is the council's worried about. I'm free tonight.
Sorry, I've already made plans. But I'd love to come to the open day.
You?
Yes. Sounds like it'd be great.
How's it going? No, you can't come back. Look, she's still here. You just have to go around the block a couple of times, all right?
Yeah, okay. Okay, bye.
Oh, I'm bursting. If you don't get off here now, I'm going to pee in my pants.
Me too, Janice.
Honking a fish on this bus.
Shut up, everyone. We'll be off in a minute.
Oh, I mean it.
All right, driver, just go around one more time and then drop us off.
Yeah. What's
wrong? It's Dante. It's dumped me.
Oh, but I thought you were getting engaged.
It's finished. There is something else, though. I think he might try and blame me for the crash.
You joking me?
But I didn't do it, Mika. I swear, I only said I was driving to get him out.
I know. Don't worry. We'll talk to Mum, we'll get it all sorted, okay? I can't believe he's tried to pin this on you. He's no good, Chloe. You're better off without him.
I hope you don't think I'm being too negative.
Look, your words haven't fallen on deaf ears. You can trust me to do the right thing. And I look forward to seeing you at the open day. Maybe we could have that meal.
Come on, you lot, get a move on. Welcome back to the House of Fun. Hey, Michelle, you've got good taste. If I was 20 years younger, I'd be after him myself.
Miss Haydock, I presume?
Yeah.
Well, I'll leave that situation with you. Bye, Jack.
You poor thing. You look exhausted. How did the inspection go?
Look, Steph, can I have a word?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing myself. What you doing after work?
In my office. After school, yeah.
Right.
My mum's going to hear about this. You practically kidnapped us.
Sorry, Jack. Couldn't keep them on that bus a minute longer.
Don't worry about it. Listen, have you got a minute? I need to run something by you.
Is the plug about to be pulled?
Maybe. Maybe not. Depends what I do about Steph Haydock. The thing is, we both know she can't teach for toffee, so I'm thinking of letting her go.
Brave decision. Steph's out of her depth. It sets a precedent, shows other members of staff that we mean business. It's definitely the right thing to do.
Yeah, I thought you'd say something like that.
Janice, come here. For you.
Thank you, sir.
No, seriously, though, just enjoy it and chill out.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Bradley Road, does anybody know where it is? Getting it right down by the fire station, corner of Laborie.
You're joking. I thought it was over near North Street. I'm going to be late.
Oh, for Pete's sake, I'll take you.
Are you sure it is?
Yeah, Mick and Chloe will be fine on their own for a bit. Hurry up before she changes your mind.
So did you have fun then?
Well, I would have, in the right company.
Oh, what do the kids play up?
It's just Andrew. I mean, I know he's a very nice man, but between you and I don't think women are his thing.
What, you saying you think that Andrew's gay?
Well, I'm not saying gay necessarily.
Oh, well, whatever he is, not my type.
Right, well, I'm off to touch up my makeup. I've got a date with Jack later.
Not sure it's going to be very romantic. Anyway, do you think that we should thrash out the plans for your open day this evening?
Do you know, you actually look quite normal in your civvies.
Might nip to the offie, as the kids call it. Get us a bottle of wine?
What, help us concentrate?
Take a seat, Steph.
Oh, Jack, you look so stern. Relax. I don't bite, you know. Well, I do sometimes. Tell me about your day. Was it terrible? I can tell you one thing. I do not work well under pressurised circumstances, and neither do the children. It's her, isn't it, eh? Making your life a nightmare.
Look, Steph, I've got something to say, and it's not very easy. So, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to recommend to the governors that you no longer teach at this school.
I'm sorry. Did I hear you right? It's her, isn't it? Poisoning your mind against me.
I made the decision on my own.
But why? Can I ask you why? Is it the thing about the missing coursework? Because I can tell you, Jack, you have got no proof whatsoever. And I will certainly cite unfair dismissal.
It's nothing to do with the coursework. Frankly, I think you're out of your depth.
I honestly don't think you know where you're going.
No, it's this is Thrush Street, right?
I think...
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, that's it.
Number 3, Bradley Street.
Interesting.
Hey. Oh, nice one. If you're an 18-year-old freeloader who wants to live in a squat. Apparently it's a self-contained flat within the house, with its own bedroom, bathroom and kitchenette.
Well, it sounds very nice.
You're coming in with me, aren't you?
Want me to?
Yeah, well, I want to make the right impression. You know, it's always better being with a woman, isn't it?
Be better still if you took those stupid things off the bottom of your trousers.
Oh.
Steph! Steph!
You can't do this to me, Jack. If you sack me, you'll ruin me. You can't do this to me.
I'm the headmaster. I can. Look, talk to your union rep tomorrow.
Get your hands off me. You won't do this to me. For one, I'll have you up for sexual harassment.
I only touched your arm.
Oh, yeah. But you've touched so much more than that in the past, haven't you?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, come on, Jack, don't come the innocent with me. You know what you did.
We both.
You wore me down with your flirtatious looks and your suggestive comments until I had no choice but to go out for a drink with you. And then you told me that if I didn't sleep with you, I'd lose my job. So you dragged me into a restaurant toilet and forced me to have sex with you. Oh, yeah. I think the LEA would be very interested to hear how you blackmailed me. I mean it, Jack. I'll have you up on a charge.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Take care. It was a cellar. They wanted me to live in a flaming cellar.
No, it was a cellar conversion.
No. It was a cellar with a bed and a lamp in it.
I think you're just being finicky now.
Do you think they were swingers?
What?
Well, they just had that look about them, didn't they? God knows what they'd have tried on while I was asleep.
Do you know what? Come to think of it, I'm sure I've seen some handcuffs poking out from under the bed.
You are joking, aren't you?
Of course I'm joking. Right. Where to next?
Back to my place. Sorry. I'm not supposed to be saying that sort of thing, am I?
No. You're not.
To be honest, Dave, this is killing me. I've been with you all day and then... not. I've had enough of this flat hunting thing. I just want to call it a day. Do you mind dropping me off back at mine?
Yeah. If that's what you want.
Yeah, I think that'd be best.
Don't mind the music, do you?
No.
I like to have it on when I'm working late, you know. Oh, damn it. I haven't got a...
Corkscrew?
Well, I'd ask you in, but you'll only refuse. Thanks for the lift. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Tom, we've got to stop this once and for all. I'm sorry, my fault as well.
The way you say stop. I'd like it's an easy thing to do. To stop all these feelings we have for each other. Let's go inside.
Give me the song and I'll sing it like
I wasn't planning on this.
Me neither.
Give me the words and I'll say them like I mean.
You okay?
Saying thanks. You?
Fine.
I need a glass of water.
I'll get it.
No, I'll get it.
Danny boy, don't be afraid to shake that ass and misbehave. Danny boy, I know you got time, but what are you waiting for? Anyway, the dust may just blow away if you wait for a windy day. But you may find the chances passed you by. I can't do the walk, I can't do the talk, I can't be your friend unless I pretend. So give me the song and I'll sing it like I mean it.
See, the problem's going to be getting the parents to come.
Well, send letters home with the children.
Blimey now, why didn't I think of that? No, it's not how to tell them, it's about actually getting them to come on the day. You know, half of them won't remember the date. They're not exactly big on personal organisers around here, and the other half just won't want to come.
We could bribe them.
With what? Old jotters?
Cheese and wine?
Do you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. God, in fact, if we chucked in a couple of cases of bitter, oh, they'd be flocking.
I love your sense of humour. Although I do think you use it as a defence mechanism.
And what am I defending me from?
Myself.
From you?
No, I mean, you should have said defending myself. Reflexive pronoun?
And I'm the one supposedly with the defence mechanism.
Tom, what we did tonight should never have happened. Never, ever have happened.
Sorry, yes, but it has. We can't change that.
I don't even know how it did. I didn't even see it coming. I just woke up one day and I knew, and now I can't stop it.
Good. I mean, not good, but you're saying you feel the same way, aren't you?
Look, Tom, don't think this is going to be an easy ride. This is just the beginning. There's going to be all sorts of complications, you know. People are going to talk. We've got Chloe and Mika to think about, and then there's Lorna. There is no way I am going to do this behind her back. I want us to tell her tonight.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Tom, if we're going to do this, then we're going to do it properly, which means we'll come clean and face the consequences, yeah?
Okay. Okay.
Now, Tom. Hi, Lorna.
Hi.
Izzy gave me a lift to the viewings. Couldn't face the bike.
Any good ones? Please tell me there were.
Well, we don't want to hold you up, do we? You've got the girls to get back to.
Lorna, there's something we need to talk to you about.
Izzy and I have got footy tomorrow, so if you fancy another spar, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again for the lift.
Well, you shouldn't have. He's got to get used to being single again, you know.
Don't worry. It'll be the last. Bye.
Bye.
Just let me out now. And I swear I won't breathe a word to anyone.
Oh, so you want to keep this our little secret, eh, miss?
Yeah.
It's not fair. We all got in that car. We all went along with it. So, you remember what happened?
What are you doing? You can't lay a finger on me.
You see me attempt to touch him, Mr. Trenham?
Not a finger, Headmaster.